Now, today we are going to focus how to sell cybersecurity because now it's a very important period. It's a very important moment to sell cybersecurity. How does it work? Let me start with some data. Now, the internet connection usage grew a lot during last 10 years. So we started in 2012 with roughly 2.2 billions of connections per hour, and now we reached 5.2 billions per hour. The growth trend is gonna be very interesting because we should double this number. We should reach 10 billions of connection per hour in 2 years. So the internet usage and the related dangers should increase a lot. The growth in the browsing threats in 2020, so 2 years ago, during the very first pandemic wave, the botnet, the malware, phishing, quishing, and spyware cost about $20 billion. In 10 years, so in 1230, it will cost to the companies $200 billion. We are talking around, obviously, scams, frauds, and crypto locking behavior. Some other data now. Combined to the internet dangers, now there's another stuff which should scare a little bit the network administrators. The time lost during the distractions while using the internet. If you administer a company with 5 users or 50 or 500 users, or maybe a school, you will notice while using Flashstart that the most important distractions comes from streaming TV, while working, social medias, musical streams, and also gaming. The internet traffic every minute in the world consists in 167 millions click on TikTok, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you can see, TikTok has got an incredible difference from the second most consulted domain in the position in the parade. It means that we need to block at work or at school TikTok. Flashstart is a very good stuff to do this. The growing cybersecurity market, according to analysis Mason.com, but also to Gartner Group, the cybersecurity market consists in $25 billion this year, and it's gonna double in just 5 years. And we need to get relevant position today to maintain the business growth. And it's very important during next 2 or 3 years maximum to increase the loyalty towards our customer and to get a very important position in this stuff. So what Flashstart DNS filtering gives you? DNS blocking before downloading, it's very important to avoid strains and bad contents. It protects both Wi-Fi network and the cable network. It prevents people from opening external links, so for example, the phishing behavior, and it cannot be disabled by the user. If you use a MikroTik equipment, you will see that it's very easy to mandatorily block the DNS changes by the end users. Some additional value from Flashstart. Our network is global Anycast, and we are the one of the top fastest 5 DNS filter in the world. So we are faster than Google and faster than Cisco Umbrella, with high pleasure of the American guys. We use artificial intelligence, blacklist, very quality blacklist category. We can integrate towards Active Directory. It's very easy to be installed. I think we have some active partners, and they can also make an endorsement or make a judgment towards the easiness of the installation. The geo-blocking support to block, to exclude bad word regions such as Russia right now, the remote endpoint protection, safe search, and some other stuff. Now, we have 3 different proposal. The cloud version comes with pro version, a very simple content malware filter with very quality traffic reporting, and if you want to add some enterprise features, you can also take an evaluation of our Pro Plus version, including the Microsoft Active Directory synchronization and on-premise local cache to bring local latency to 0 millisecond in your local network. And you can also start granular filtering based on users group and machine. And you can also deploy the Flashstat agents into your mobiles or laptop for people working from home. Now, before talking around the sales and the marketing strategy for your customer, I would like to briefly introduce our platform. So sorry if someone already uses Flashstart. Maybe it might be a little bit boring now, but I promise to be very fast and efficient. If we have new guys on board, they could take a very quick overview of the capabilities of our platform. Now, when you enter the platform, the system immediately shows the price list, your license, the support facility, the integration API, and when you click into the protection management button, you will jump into the operative stuff to manage the protection, to select the blacklist, and also to use reports. So now the dashboard is obviously fully multi-tenant, and you can manage your customer base through the same dashboard. Your customer, your end user, if you wish, can enter its own position and check its report and adjust its blacklist selection. But it's very important to learn that you can manage any tenant of yours by working in your multi-tenant dashboard. Now, the home page right now comes with some reports. So we can display the total DNS queries, the blocked requests, the threats detected, and the not existing domain. It's a very important point, guys, because the more not existing domain you have, the more possibility of being infected you are. Now, descending underneath the first column, you can watch the blocked categories, the allowed categories, the malware blocked, and some nice statistics. And you can also check the top blocked and top allowed domain. If I click on a report, I will immediately jump into the report details. So, for example, I can extend my results, and we collect up to six months of history. I wanna display from Monday to today, and I can see advertising, malware and threats community. I can also descend down into the malware and threats community and display the single items present into this list. I can also check the Trojan sites .Russia. It's very normal, unfortunately, in this year. In this way, I can also change report and display, for example, the allowed by category and the host infected detected, and also I can check the domains allowed, so I can check which are the most consulted and reached domain. TikTok CDN, it's the very first one with a very high difference from the second in the list. Now, through the protection tab, I can select the blacklist category I would like to activate. So, for example, we have up to 85. Andrea, please mute your microphone because there's
Sure.
thanks, a background noise over that. Thank you so much. We have 85 different blacklist categories grouped into 12 larger categories. We start from advertising and spams, audio, video, dangerous content. The malware and threats group category is really interesting because we start from the adware, backdoor, botnet, fraud and scams. That's very important stuff to avoid credit card frauds, the malicious activity, ransomware, phishing, Trojan, and worm. We also include some very nice government blacklists, so for example, Colombia, the UK Metropolitan Police, and two Italian. We are Italian, and we take into particular care regional government blacklist. That's another interesting group, Odoo chat dating, DOH proxy, pornography, pedophilia, and child pornography. We can also offer the geo-blocking protection to enforce and to block DNS resolution towards dangerous regions. Right now, we strongly suggest to block DNS traffic towards Russia because there are really plenty of bad and infected domain. Now, you can also play with your custom blacklist and with your custom whitelist, and you can also benefit of our safe search engine facilities, both for the most important safe search engines, and also YouTube. You can you can trim out bad results from the safe engine. Just a consideration around the very first installation. It's very easy to connect your routers. You can roll out the Freestat protection through your routers with both static or dynamic IP, or if you prefer, you can deploy roaming agents for people working abroad or working from home. If you choose to connect your routers and you do not know actually if your IP address is static or dynamic, simply choose the second one, continue, and choose synchronize with Fluster Cloud, continue, and choose your router brand. Do not worry if your preferred brand is not listed in this area, because through the manual configuration you can achieve any router working scenario. If you choose MikroTik, I think we have developed during last years credible expertise over it, and we offer a ready-made scripts, including the automatic DNS redirection. How does it work? It simply add to firewall rules in order to prevent people from changing DNSs, and you can immediately roll out Fluster without asking your users to change DNS. You can copy the script, continue, and then you can connect to Inbox, for example, open a terminal, and then pass your script. That's a very nice installation, force configuration for MikroTik routers. We retain 6 months of history, and we also offer some very interesting debug function, and you can check in real time and immediately proceed to whitelisting or whitelisting if your customer calls you and need some particular tuning. The Active Directory module permits you to connect to your Active Directory tree, install the local DNS cache, and then create different filters. For example, a filter for the Wi-Fi network, a filter for the SainSteam, a filter for the cable network, and configure different blacklist selections according to different users. Finally, you can check out the remote endpoint selection, and you can roll out through our native system application the FlashStart protection to the roaming endpoint. When they will come inside the network, the system immediately park the remote endpoint protection. When they will go back again at home, or they will start traveling with their company devices, the system will immediately pop up the protection, and you can also prevent people from disabling the protection or from uninstall. Here you can have some management, some network management tool, and it's very easy to both protect FlashStart. Now, we display the growing stuff and the growing dangers. We display very briefly the protection, how do the protection work. And now Andrea will share something around the benefit of using our marketing tools in order to create your business. Andrea, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Francesco, to have shared this amazing feature that we developed since the 2012. And today we are one of the top leaders about the DNS security in particular. FlashStart suggests to their partner a very lovely strategy to increase the business between the provider, FlashStart, reseller, distributor, ISP, and their customer. First of all, let me just remind that FlashStart offer 2 weeks of free trial period that can be used to let's see to your customer the benefits and to let touch with his hand the quality of our service. During these 2 weeks of a trial period, we can catch some reports very interesting about the malware blocked, the wasted time blocked during the work time, the work hours, sorry. And that can be very helpful to establish a good approach during the initial period of the deal. Then after these 15 days, 2 weeks more or less, we can create a very dynamic and suitable commercial offer thanks to our advanced price. Consider that FlashStart offer end user license based on number of employer or devices. That means you just pay what you use, same stuff for the internet service provider. This is the reason why more than 600 of reseller and distributor has choice FlashStart, and this is the reason why more than 500 internet service provider around the world has choice FlashStart. Then consider that another very lovely advantage is that FlashStart works only based on wholesale. We love the channel. For example, if we arrive some very interesting opportunity from Greece, for example, I see some customer and friends from Greece. It's our works to chain the opportunity with the nearest distributor and customer in the area in